was a very difficult time, and we are a family, and we will always be a family, and we will get through this time and hopefully be a stronger family for it.
Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie were the power couple of Hollywood who were famous for their individual works and personalities. So it wasn't surprising when the whole world was crazy about the it couple and gushed about their love life. And years later, after announcing their love for each other, Brad and Angelina took the internet and their fans by storm when they revealed their separation, followed by Angelina filing for divorce from Brad.
Can't believe what I'm about to tell you. TMZ just broke the news. Brad and Angelina are divorcing.
The former couple was famous for their love life, so no wonder they were again making headlines for their messy divorce, which is also said to be one of the most expensive Hollywood divorces ever filed. Meanwhile, as if the divorce wasn't messy and toxic enough, Brad Pitt has taken another legal action nearly 6 years after their separation and sued his ex-wife over a winery dispute. So, how did it get to the point for the former couple to face off in a winery lawsuit? Let's find out. Recently, it has been discovered that Brad and Angelina are on bad terms with each other and that the actor will drag his ex-wife to the court over a breach of contract. According to reports, Jolie has caused harm to Brad's wine business and the actor cannot sit idle about it. Brad had a long-term vision regarding the winery company, and with Jolie's unexpected action, that plan may have to suffer. Let us start from the beginning. Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie first met on the set of Mr. and Mrs. Smith in 2004, where the pair portrayed the role of married assassins. The film was a box office hit and bagged many awards soon after its release, but rather than its accomplishments, people from around the world were going crazy over the new pair with undeniable chemistry. Soon, Brad and Angelina's chemistry were the talk of the town, and their fans started to wonder if something was going on between the two in real life. However, at that time, the fantasy of seeing their beloved stars together wasn't possible, as Brad was still married to Jennifer Aniston, while Angelina got divorced from her ex-husband Billy Bob Thornton. Before Brangelina happened, Jennifer and Brad were the pair who were adored by many for their powerful dynamic. So, regardless of the Brangelina fans, Brad and Jennifer were going steady while their fan base was much wider and stronger than the Mr. and Mrs. Smith duo. However, Brad did give Jennifer something to worry about during their marriage, as rumors started to circulate that Jolie and Pitt were having a fling behind Aniston's back and that Brad was cheating on Jennifer with Jolie. At that time, those were rumors only, as Angelina shut down those possibilities of an affair with Brad and set the record straight while sitting in an interview with Vogue. Angelina said, "I didn't know much about exactly where Brad was in his personal life, but it was clear he was with his best friend, someone he loves and respects." Still, despite her denying the rumors of having an affair, the public criticized and blamed Angelina when in 2005, Brad Pitt and Jennifer Aniston announced their separation after 7 years of being together. In a joint statement to People magazine, Pitt and Aniston shared, "We would like to announce that after 7 years together, we have decided to formally separate. For those who follow these sorts of things, we would like to explain that our separation is not the result of any of the speculation reported by the tabloid media. This decision is the result of much thoughtful consideration. We happily remain committed and caring friends with great love and admiration for one another. We ask in advance for your kindness and sensitivity in the coming months." One has to take the blame for the end of a whirlwind romance between the former power couple. Thus, the public chose Angelina as the scapegoat, giving her the tag of a mistress and portraying her as the person at fault for wrecking Jennifer and Brad's relationship. "To be intimate with a married man when my own father cheated on my mother is not something I could forgive. I could not look at myself in the morning if I did that. I wouldn't be attracted to a man who would cheat on his wife," Angelina said, claiming that she had nothing to do with the divorce. After separating from Jennifer in 2005, Brad accompanied Angelina to Ethiopia, where she adopted a newborn Zahara. Jolie soon became a mother of two, as before Zahara, she had first adopted her son, Maddox, in 2002. In the following year, Brad and Angelina became the legal parents of Maddox and Zahara, where soon after, both the children's surnames were changed to Jolie Pitt. Although Angelina welcomed Brad into her family and he soon became the adoptive father of Maddox and Zahara, the couple were yet to publicly confirm their relationship. And soon after, the status of their relationship did change, as in January 2006, Angelina confirmed to People that she and Brad were expecting their first child. In May 2006, the couple welcomed their newborn daughter Shiloh into their rainbow family, as Jolie liked to call it. In a very candid interview with The Telegraph, Angelina talked about her relationship with Brad for the first time. "I am very lucky with Brad. He is a real gentleman, but he is also a real man's man. He's got the wonderful balance of being an extraordinary, great, loving father, a very, very intelligent man, and physically, he's a real man." While Brad sat with Esquire and gushed about Ange, saying, "I have very few friends. I have a handful of close friends, and I have my family, and I haven't known life to be any happier. I'm making things. I just haven't known life to be any happier." The couple liked to take things at their own pace and didn't want to rush things, especially getting married. Brad did confirm that there would be a wedding ceremony. However, the date was still undecided. Angie and I will consider tying the knot when everyone else in the country who wants to be married is legally able. Besides being a dynamic couple, Brad and Angelina were also business partners. In 2008, the duo bought the Chateau Miraval, a vineyard and wine brand, for an estimated $28.3 million. And although the place started as a family business, it was also the estate where the couple got married in 2014 after spending a decade with each other. However, despite the fairy tale wedding and over a decade of the relationship, everything came crashing down after 2 years of their marriage. In September 2016, Angelina filed for divorce from Brad, where she mentioned irreconcilable differences as a main reason for the split-up. At the time of separation, although there were differences and clashes, there was no bad blood between the former couple. Soon after the divorce was filed, Brad said in an interview with People, "I am very saddened by this, but what matters most now is the well-being of our kids. I kindly ask the press to give them the space they deserve during this challenging time." It also looked like Angelina didn't want her ex-husband in her and her children's life anymore, as although she allowed Brad to visit their children with years passing by, the actor soon lost that awarded time amidst his custody case with Jolie. And after 5 years of separation, Angelina spoke about her divorce from Brad. "I'm not the kind of person who makes decisions like the decisions I had to make lightly. It took a lot for me to be in a position where I felt I had to separate from the father of my children," Jolie said to The Guardian's Weekend magazine about her decision to end their marriage. The public and the media thought it was the end of Brangelina and their divorce drama, but proving everyone wrong, the couple is back making headlines as this time their battle seems to be messier and more complex than before. Apparently, the tables have turned now, and this time Brad is the one to file a lawsuit against Angelina, suing her for selling her stake in Chateau Miraval to the Jolie Group, a Luxembourg-based spirits manufacturer manned by a Russian oligarch named Yuri Shelfer. According to Brad and his legal team, Angelina had intentionally sought to inflict harm on him, knowing very well how much the winery meant to Pitt and how he planned to turn it into a multi-billion-dollar business. In the documents Brad and his team submitted, the actor claimed that the winery sale has grown into a multi-million-dollar global business and one of the world's most highly regarded producers of rosé wine through his work, and that Jolie had contributed nothing to Miraval's success. The lawsuit against Angelina claims that she sold her interest with the knowledge and intention that Scheffler and his affiliates would seek to control the business to which Pitt had devoted himself and to undermine Pitt's investment in Miraval. Originally, at the time of their divorce settlement, it was agreed by both parties to not sell their interest in the property, the place where they got married. But it looks like Angelina disregarded the agreement and sold her stake without informing Brad about it. Thus, the actor decided to take the help of the law and sue his former wife on the terms of violation of the agreement. In the recently filed lawsuit by Brad, the actor claimed that Jolie pursued and then consummated the purported sale in secret, purposely keeping Pitt in the dark and knowingly violating Pitt's contractual rights. The 54-page lawsuit then accused Jolie of pursuing to seize profits she had not earned and returns on an investment she did not make, and to inflict harm on Pitt. Brad thinks that Angelina had done such out of resentment caused by their divorce, as the lawsuit said that Jolie knew and intended that Scheffler and his affiliates would try to control the business Pitt had built and to undermine Pitt's investment in Miraval. And just as Jolie envisioned, that is exactly what Scheffler has done. Brad, who had no clue about his new partner, mentioned that the sale made him join hands with a stranger with poisonous associations and intentions. According to Pitt, Yuri Shelfer, a Russian-born billionaire founder of vodka brand Jolie, could pose a commercial risk to Miraval. The lawsuit further said, since Russia's February 2022 invasion of Ukraine, Miraval's insurer has sought assurances that Scheffler is not aligned with Putin and that affiliation with Jolie would not create commercial risk. That inquiry is no surprise. In the wake of Russia's invasion, discarding bottles of Stolichnaya vodka, Jolie's signature product, has come to signify solidarity with Ukraine, and boycotts of Jolie-affiliated products became widespread. Amid the Russia-Ukraine war, Brad is worried about his new partnership with a Russian and its possible threat to his wine business, which he had carefully built over the past few years. The suit then continues by adding, long-term distributors of the wine business have expressed concern about Miraval's ties to Scheffler and questioned their continued commitment to distribute Miraval Rosé. And a newly launched sanctions advocacy project, developed and sponsored by the Ukrainian government in response to Russia's aggression, has publicly called for sanctioning Scheffler. And what looked like a regular battle between exes has turned into a serious matter as statements about Russia's invasion of Ukraine and the ongoing war were mentioned in the lawsuit. This has also caused a debate on social media platforms where fans of the former couple are sharing their opinions. One Twitter user said, After hashtag Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial, another Hollywood husband will sue his wife, hashtag Angelina Jolie, for damages. No doubt that the win of hashtag Johnny Depp against hashtag Amber Heard will inspire more husbands to raise their voice against their violent partners. Another person commented, "Just a reminder that once again, Brad is attacking Angelina for no reason. She was cleared by the court to sell her share after he declined to buy it. On the other hand, Brad has been sued for his mismanagement of Miraval by the new owners." Someone also said, if the terms were he was to get first option to buy, she is in trouble. And while the discussion is still ongoing as to who is in the wrong, several people hope that the former couple will settle the matter without inflicting any more harm on one another. We hope you enjoyed this video.